an experience I'll never forget. Growing up, when we moved from India, Abu Dhabi, from the age of 4, I was known as a prodigy, chatterbox, a topper, a sports enthusiast, and an active participant extracurricular activities. Dancing was one of my greatest joys. Till the age of 13, my body was completely and perfectly healthy. Life was full of dreams, energy, and endless possibilities. But then, within a span of 6 months, my whole world fell apart. I could no longer move about freely. Slowly it dawned to me that I had to accept the situation. People began to distance themselves from me. So physically, I began using a wheelchair to move around. Mentally, I promised myself to stay strong. I developed an unshakable self-belief, and now even that started to tremble. The change happened too soon, and it took me many years to cope. While growing up, I was the friendliest person around. When people began to distance themselves from me, I couldn't understand why, because I was still the same person at my core. Yet through those years, I learned to rebuild myself. I learned to bounce back from despair and became a positive contributor to society. The first step was to stop asking why me and start asking what next. All along, I had to keep believing in myself. Over time, the challenges became my mission. I began working towards accessibility and inclusion, building over 1,000 wheelchair ramps across Dubai out of pure altruism. I had no idea it would one day earn me recognition from the government of India. I was deeply honored to be invited to the 15th Bharat Pravasi Saman Award from the 21st to 23rd January 2019, a celebration honoring Indians who have made their mark abroad. When we reached Delhi, the entire country was buzzing with the excitement. Newspaper headlines, television coverage, and welcome banners, and a promise of a grand ceremony attended by the then President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with many dignitaries, filled the air with complete joy and pride and energy. From Delhi, when we flew to Varanasi, and the moment we arrived felt magical. University students welcomed us with music and garlands. The city glowed with colorful lights, and there was a palpable sense of joy all around us. For me, this moment was deeply personal. Ever since I became wheelchair bound, I realized that people often spoke about me, but very rarely to me. But this moment I felt truly seen and supported and celebrated. I launched accessibility projects, appeared in media interviews, and even served as a mascot for the Dubai Metro. Each challenge opened doors I never imagined possible. And moment of recognition that day, my genuine effort was beyond words. The event itself was spectacular. One of the highlights was a breathtaking performance by the legend Hema Malini on the theme of Ganga. Dressed in a pristine white dress, he descended gracefully from the stage, looking like a celestial apsara, dancing to the sacred chants. Sitting in the front row, completely mesmerized. Even had the chance to meet her in person. What made the occasion truly special was having my family by my side. My parents, maternal uncle, aunt, my sister and her family, and my grandmother. I felt like a superhero surrounded by the people, surrounded by those whom I loved the most. Of course, not every moment was graceful. When one journalist asked me how I felt to be in Varanasi, I tried to translate grew up into Hindi and ended up saying मेरी माँ इधर रुकी थी. My grandma glared, the journalist froze, and I burst into laughter. It was a perfect reminder, and even small slip-ups can make moments unforgettable. Because plants उगते नहीं हैं, ब्रांच उगते हैं, humans उगते नहीं हैं. Okay, by divine coincidence, it was also the year of Kumbh Mela. The police chief himself accompanied us to the Prayagraj Kumbh Mela, which happens only once in 12 years. As a Hindu, it is considered very auspicious to take your family, take your parents for a holy dip in the Ganges of the Kumbh Mela. As a Hindu, it is considered very auspicious to take your parents for a holy dip in the Ganges in the Kumbh Mela. I even managed to take my brother-in-law's parents for it. I've always considered my brother-in-law to be like my actual brother, and taking his parents for the dip was truly more deeply important to me. A special boat had been arranged for our family, and together we sailed to the sacred point where pilgrims take the dip. The water was freezing, but the experience was unforgettable. Watching my family take part in this ritual filled me with immense pride and joy. The blessings I witnessed were overwhelming. Seeing my family bathe in the holy changes, I realized that the world was not just mine. It belonged to all of us. That evening in Varanasi was both historic and emotional. Being on that stage as the youngest recipient of the Nari Udyami Award from the Middle East, I saw the pride gleaming in my family's eyes. And in that moment, I understood something profound. True success is not measured by titles. True success is measured by the love that surrounds us, the legacy we build, the laughter that carries us to every chapter of life. Dreams do not belong to just one person. They belong to families, communities, and people, generations who believe in us. The journey taught me that unforgettable moments are not about our words alone. They're about the people who stand beside you, the faith that carries you, and the journey that shapes you. Thank you.